Hi, Dr. Cohen here. This is your weekly update. It is June 20th, 2018. I got some feedback from coaches and the supervisors that you're having trouble accessing Medical Access Clinic. So Barbara Nellette in Volunteer Services, she can get us swipe access. So all you have to do at the end of your shift is drop off your badge with Volunteer Services, and they'll get it coded so you can swipe into Mac, and then you can pick it up for your next shift. We know that it is really difficult and tedious at times to make these follow-up calls at 1 in 6 months, but it's really important and your work is really appreciated. So we're going to start to recognize from now on the coach who makes the most follow-up attempts in their shift for the week. And then we just started having you guys email doctors when their patients have quit. I got my first email from Allison, and it was such a huge perk in my day to find out a patient has quit. So I think that other doctors will have the same great positive response to hearing about their patients quitting, and it will motivate more referrals. I reviewed the feedback you guys gave me on REDCap, and Eric, this is the second time you've said you have not been able to watch the videos, so I guess you're not able to watch this video either, so you don't know that I'm trying to address this problem for you, but the supervisors know about it and will be reaching out to you to help you watch the videos. Also, Eric, when in one instance you said that you weren't able to complete follow-up calls, but you didn't explain what was going on. So if you could just provide an explanation, I would appreciate it. Allison, here I copied your comments from your feedback. You had a patient on their 6-month follow-up call. Their record number was 164. The patient said he no longer smokes cigarettes, but he's vaping. The form instructed me to email the physician with an email that he'd quit, but that didn't seem right since he's still vaping. If someone is vaping, does that mean they quit smoking? If not, should we add e-cigarettes to the list of tobacco products? So this is a really good question. Vaping is a way of getting nicotine by usually an electric current vaporizes an alcohol solution that contains nicotine, and the patients get nicotine that way. This is not FDA approved, so it's not something doctors are recommending or that we should be supporting, but it is a form of nicotine replacement, like the patch and the gum. And it means that they're not using tobacco. Well, if it means they're not using tobacco anymore and they're just vaping, then they have quit using tobacco. So going to vaping is considered quitting tobacco use. So you can definitely tell that provider that they quit, and you can definitely mark that they quit on their REDCap form. Allison, you also had a suggestion. You found it difficult to access the voicemail script fast enough by the time you realized that no one was picking up. It might be easier if the voicemail script were on top if no one answers. And this is actually a brilliant idea that we discussed as the supervisors and myself, and we're going to make that change to the REDCap form. Thank you for that idea. Cindy, you made a 1-month follow-up call, and a patient wanted a health coach to call her weekly to remind her why she needs to quit, and she also just wants more encouragement. You asked, should I just add on to the notes section in the calendar section regarding the request of this patient, or is there an option for me to schedule another optional follow-up call? So this is another great idea and shows that you're really thinking about the patients. And I spoke with the supervisors, and what we agreed on is that this is a great opportunity at the 1-month call, if they tell you that they want to continue coaching, for you to continue coaching them, and just scheduling them for yourself and logging your follow-up calls in REDCap. Now, if they say they're not really available when you're on shift, you can also offer them a follow-up with another coach, and you can just schedule the patient when that other coach is available. Thank you for that. Thank you for bringing this to our attention, and this is a really good step forward we're making thanks to your feedback. So now looking at program operations, A goal is that all email referrals are acted on within 1 business day, and this has been accomplished. REDCap, all new patients scheduled. I did that. There were some 1 and 6 month follow-up calls that are not up to date. On June 15th, these record numbers, and on June 16th, these record numbers. So you guys are making an extremely great effort at getting through to patients, but we're not there yet. So I encourage you to keep working on it. I looked at the numbers for coaches that log their study IDs of patients they attempted to call. And Allison, this week, you are the winner by far. You blew away the competition. Congratulations. Looking at our program performance, we had 19 referrals this week, which is good. Our data for 1 and 6 month tobacco cessation is 21% at 1 month and 33% at 6 months. Our next meeting, which you're welcome to come to, is next Wednesday, June 27th at 10 a.m. in the MAC conference room. And finally, the icing on the cake, these are the patients who quit. We are at a total of 95 patients who have quit. Esther, we confirmed that one of your patients quit both at 1 and 6 months. Esther, another one of your patients quit at 6 months. And Courtney, one of your patients in women's health, quit. And Angela, finally, one of your patients quit at 1 month as well. So thank you all for your hard work, and have a great week.